that he wanted around him, and we have that same type of mentality. We know who we want, and I don't want to give you any names because I have to consult with those individuals first.
I understand that. So, are you seeking any endorsements? Has anybody endorsed you at this point?
Oh yeah, I'm seeking a lot of endorsements. Okay, I'm seeking a lot of endorsements
On the show.
Right here, I'm seeking no. The endorsement I'm seeking is that there's no greater endorsement than that one individual voter who goes in that box and pushes that ballot for you. That is the only true endorsement that I am seeking. The endorsement of that individual voter, the boss. That's the one I want.
Okay. Now, how do we get in touch with you, Sheldon? Volunteers, if they want to help you, if they got questions?
Yeah, we currently have 4 campaign headquarters. We have one on the Flushing Road. We will have one that's going to be opening today on Chevrolet and Mackin. We have one on Saginaw and 12th. And we also have one on Dordt Highway, and you won't be able to miss them because they have big Sheldon Neeley signs outside on the marquee.
Okay. Now, you being city council, do you think that gives you a head up on your competition by knowing what happens on the council side opposed to the administration?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, because being a part of the mechanisms and being there on a day-to-day basis, seeing what's going on and having an understanding and working knowledge of local government, especially this local government, it definitely gives me an upper hand to the fact that I can easily hit the ground running. I don't have to be brought up to speed, or I don't have to be shown where the bathrooms are in City Hall.
Now, how difficult, we've seen with this previous mayor that there was some difficulty communicating with city council and the administration. There was a rift there. How important is that to you to make sure that your council people and your administration is on the same page?
Well, we have to be on the same page, on the same accord as it relates to serving the people. And we have to do what's in the best interest of this community in serving the people. And so there's going to be a level of strife between the branches of government because it's kind of designed that way. You have 2 co-equal branches of government, a check and balance for one another. The danger becomes if both branches of government starts running in one direction and there's no real check and balance for the people. Because we do have to have a check and balance, but we can do it in a civil manner. We can't do it without all of the additional strife or malice or hate and some of the things that we've witnessed in the past. Not only with this particular council, but with the previous council. And if we go back in time, I think that we can look back with other administrations, other councils, and then we'll see the same type of dynamic that works in politics, much like we're seeing right now in the White House with President Barack Obama having a little trouble with Congress, and so we do have the co-equal branches of government, and there's going to be a level of not agreeing all the time. But we will be able to work. We will be able to sit down and have a dialogue. I was elected to the leadership of this particular council for 3 years, and so even with a divided council, they did unite in order to elect me to the leadership for 3 years.
Now, you have been working with the city council for 4 years. If you are elected to the administration, you may be dealing with a whole different set of people. How do you feel that your counterparts have acted in their positions, and would you be happy to work with them?
Well, I'll be happy to work with anybody that has the same goals. And I mean, even in this race, we have 6 candidates, including myself. But we all stand on the common ground that we have a vision for this community, that we do want to help and serve this community. Now, understanding that we stand on that common ground, it's the way that we get to that goal that divides us. Where maybe a person has an idea how to get to that particular goal that's a little different than mine. Doesn't mean that they are my opposition, but because I believe that we stand on the common goal and we want to serve this community. It's just that I think we can get to that goal a little faster with Mayor Neeley.
I understand. Now, God forbid that you don't win this election. We're not putting anything in the air.
That's right.
Are you going to run for city council again?
I have not actually put any thought to that because I'm totally vested in this run for mayor as I was the last time. I came in 3rd out of 7 candidates. and it was a hard fought battle then. I do believe if I had crossed that primary line, I could have won in the general. We do believe that we have a good start now. We do believe that we will win this race now, and then if God forbid, if it doesn't happen, we'll reevaluate at that time, and then we'll make a decision.
Okay. Do you have a website, Sheldon? How can
Yep, it's www.neeleyformayor.com, and that 4 is FOR.
And do you have a contact number?
Yep, they can reach me at 762-9001. Once again, that's 762-9001. And if Paul is generous, he can throw a little caption right here and put that phone number right there.
I think we got you covered.
I think you got it covered. Yeah. Paul put it right here, you know. All right.
Cool. Well, in our final thoughts, we're wrapping up the show now. What do you want your voters to know about you? What do you want them to hear? If you had everybody listening to you and everybody was watching the show, what would you say to them?
I like to tell them to evaluate my work ethic, to evaluate the things that I've accomplished on council. Take a good look at my record, and take a look at everybody's record that's running for this office. And then make the choice for you and your family. Don't make the choice because of a friendship or a kinship. Don't allow our strength to be divided in this community. We got to unite around that. We have to save this community. We have some very difficult days ahead, but we can get through them, but only together. We have to unify our efforts. We have to have a common goal to survive in this community. We can do so. We can do it in this community, but we have to work together on this. So when you go to the polls on May 5th, make sure you vote your conscience, make sure you vote for the future, make sure you vote for your children and your grandchildren. And then after that, I think you'll be happy.
Okay. Well, Sheldon, thank you so much for joining us. I do appreciate you coming in, and I wish you all the luck on May 5th.
I appreciate it, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Don't do that on camera. Okay, Flint, we have had Sheldon Neeley and we had Eric Mays before. I thank both of our guests. Both of them are great people. I know them both personally. Tune in and watch us on Public Access. We're coming on Mondays at 9:30 p.m. and Thursdays again at 11 o'clock. We have a power-packed summer waiting for you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you guys have a good night.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.